Thanks for joining me for this video where I discuss some wonderful ways of helping to boost your immunity during this season. The number one way, of course, is something we're all familiar with. But before we start, be sure to like and subscribe for more holiday videos and other fantastic videos that will be coming your way next year. Yes, constantly washing and sanitizing your hands can be a chore, but the payoff is so worth the investment. And this is especially helpful right now with all that is happening all around the world. This easy way of helping to protect yourself should always be remembered, and I'm going to give you some especially helpful tips to help maximize that hand washing and sanitizing. Keeping your hands clean through improved hand hygiene is one of the most important steps we all can take to avoid getting sick and spreading germs to others. Now, if soap and water are unavailable, use a non-toxic, do-yourself hand sanitizer to clean your hands as well as sanitize non-porous surfaces. Also, be sure to check out my do-it-yourself hand sanitizer video. I've included it on the upper right corner as a card. It's really short, but it can really be not only helpful for you, but help you save a lot of money on purchasing hand sanitizers. Now, when should you wash or sanitize your hands? Now, the Centers for Disease Control, or CDC, lists 10 crucial situations in which hand washing is essential, and I agree with every single one of them. Grab a pen and pencil, take notes so you can memorize these and take full advantage of these helpful tips. 1. Before, during, and after preparing food. Whether it's at home and you're preparing food for yourself, your family, friends and family that are gathering, or whether you're working in the food industry, this is extremely important. Before, of course, to remove any germs and dirt you may have on your hands. During, such as if you're wearing gloves and those gloves get dirty and you take them off, you should be sure to wash or sanitize your hands before applying new gloves. If you're not wearing gloves, before going between meats and fruits and vegetables, wash your hands. Before you prepare different types of dishes, wash your hands. And once you see that they may be covered, for example, or you're hand kneading dough and so forth, of course, wash your hands. And after preparing the food, to remove if you've been touching meats and vegetables and fruits that can carry germs and dirt from the outside. If you haven't already cleaned them once you've brought those items into your home, then be sure to wash your hands after preparing food. Next, before eating food. Well, it's kind of a no-brainer. Regardless of whether you're at home or out, washing your hands before eating food is just good sense. You want to make sure that you're not transferring to yourself germs, bacteria that you've picked up anywhere, wherever you are. No matter where you are, wash your hands before eating. And then, of course, say grace. How about before and after caring for someone who's sick? This is something that we kind of don't think about because we're caught up in the moment of giving love and care to someone who really needs it. Well, to make sure you don't carry germs to them, wash your hands before giving them medications, or before presenting them their food, before taking their temperature, any of those caregiver things you may be doing. And also after caring for them, just in case they may have germs you don't want to transfer to yourself or someone else. It's not because you are wanting to offend them, but it's just good hygiene to wash your hands after caring for someone who's sick. Before and after treating a cut or a wound. This is really important. If you get a burn or you cut yourself, well, the first step should be rinsing that cut or that burn with cold water to rinse off any debris or germs or bacteria that may be on it. After that, then you can apply any essential oils or OTC treatments you may have, and then applying a Band-Aid or a bandage if necessary. Okay, this was a no-brainer. I know you've got this after using the toilet. There shouldn't have to be signs everywhere to tell us to do it, but they are, because for some people, maybe they just forget in being busy. But please, guys, everyone, everywhere, after using the toilet. And for some, maybe before using the toilet, if you've been handling, lots of dirty items that may carry germs and bacteria, wash your hands before as an extra precaution. After changing diapers or cleaning up a child who used the toilet. Again, this goes with the last one. It's just good hygiene and common sense. After blowing your nose, coughing, or sneezing. Well, if you're not wearing a mask that catches all of this, then you need to wash your hands. Yes, you have used a tissue. Yes, you have maybe coughed into the crook of your elbow or sneezed into the crook of your elbow, but still you're spreading germs. So wash your hands. Simple as that. After touching any animal feed, any animal food, or any animal waste. Yes, we love our pets, and for many of us they're like family, and they are family, but they carry different bacteria and viruses that can be harmful to us. So simply when you're done playing with them or so forth, simply wash your hands. Your pet doesn't know the difference, and it's an extra precaution for you and your family. After handling pet food or pets, it's the same thing. Yes, we love playing with them and rubbing their tummies and petting their heads and holding them, but after we're done, it's just a good idea to wash your hands thoroughly after, because they may be carrying viruses and bacteria that could be harmful for you. You love them, but you also have to take care of yourself. After touching garbage. Yes, regardless of what's in it, regardless of whether it's all dry or if you have wet foods or so forth, after touching the garbage, taking it out, getting it prepared to take out, putting things in the trash, pushing down trash, all those instances, wash your hands. It's quick, it's simple, it's easy. Maybe what you put in isn't going to be harmful for you, but what you may have pushed your hands into could be. So again, just as an extra precaution, wash your hands. And again, I agree with all 10 of these, and I think they're great ways to help improve and up your immunity by being proactive in keeping your hands clean. Now, personally, I have a few other ways that I also incorporate sanitizing and washing my hands. I wash my hands in all these situations, as well as these few additional times. As soon as I get back inside my home from outdoors, even if I'm wearing gloves, I take them off and wash my hands before I touch and do anything else. Touching any keyboard I've used or mouse I've used. If you're not regularly sanitizing, this is especially helpful tip. If you regularly sanitize, you may not have to be diligent about it, but I say what the heck, just go ahead and make it a good habit. After completing any transaction at a checkout lane, even if I'm wearing gloves, I'll apply sanitizer to my hands after I've checked out, because a lot of times you have to use a keyboard for credit or debit cards. They hand you a receipt, they may shake your hands, you've picked up items, you may have packed your own groceries. In all these instances, you've touched items that can have a various number of viruses. So wash or apply sanitizer after those activities. Before and after sanitizing a basket in store, I am really just astute about doing this, and I was doing this many years before the event occurred a couple of years ago. It's just something that to me made a lot of sense. You never know who's touched it before and after, who has germs or viruses and things. Because baskets are used billions of times a day, and until recently many stores weren't cleaning those baskets as well, I just thought a great idea is to carry my own alcohol sanitizer wipes, and I wipe the basket down before touching it. If you don't have that, but you happen to have hand sanitizer in you're carrying hand sanitizer, then apply it to the basket, wipe it with a napkin or a Kleenex, and boom, you've done the same thing. It has been absolutely instrumental in helping to keep myself as well as my family in great health. So this one I really want to encourage you to begin practicing if you aren't doing it already. Before touching the steering wheel, after being in a public place. Your car is just as important as the inside of your home. If you've been out shopping or doing many things that cause you to touch surfaces that are contaminated with viruses and bacteria and germs, well, you want to clean your hands before you touch your steering wheel, because then you're transferring it to inside your car. You touch your wheel, you touch your seats, you may touch other people. Well, the best thing to do is just to sanitize your hands, either by washing them or applying sanitizer before touching your steering wheel, helping to keep you healthier. And even if you're wearing gloves, even before touching that steering wheel, apply some sanitizer. So, what is the best way to wash your hands when soap and water are available? Well, let's go over these quick tips that are listed on the CDC website. First, wet your hands with clean running water, warm or cold. Turn off the tap and then apply your soap. Now lather your hands by rubbing them together with soap, and be sure to lather the backs of your hands, between your fingers and under your nails. Scrub your hands together or rub your hands together for at least 20 seconds. You need a timer? Well, they recommend singing the happy birthday song from beginning to end twice.
Hey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Samantha. Happy birthday to you.
I recommend quoting the Team Rocket original anthem, Prepare for Trouble. It's more fun and it lasts more than 20 seconds. Then rinse your hands well under clean running water again, either warm or cold. Dry your hands using a clean, dry towel. Now I know there are air dryers that are in many public washrooms now, but also see in the upper right corner my video that should be popping up on why it's best to use a clean towel rather than air drying your hands. It's quick and you'll be amazed at why it's just not as effective as using a clean dry towel. Now for more information and to learn more, you can visit the CDC website at www.cdc.gov. You can type in hand washing, or you can also click one of the links that are in the description that I've included for you. So I hope you find this really helpful in helping to increase your immunity and stay healthy this winter season. Do you have any tips for us that you'd like to share that you use personally? Please share them with us in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, as well as for other videos that I always include for you on faith, health, and beauty, and of course for fun. I'm Julie. Thanks for watching this video. Have a magnificent holiday season. See you next time.